What's going on, everybody? Josh Engelman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, December 9th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engelman. Only place you're going to get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comment section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code AWESEMO when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Tobias Harris, Will Barton, and Desmond Bane on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going to Aaron Gordon. He's power forward eligible only, but 5,500, projected for 29, goals 38. He's in the optimal lineup 38% of the time. He's about a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy. Plays big minutes. I got him in for 34 here. Neutral usage, 19%. 14.5 points, 6.5 boards, 2.5 assists, almost a steal, almost a block. He does a little bit of everything out there, and I like that on a day like today. Floor seems pretty high. There's certainly a ceiling here against San Antonio. Pace up spot for Denver. They gain 1.2 possessions over their average. San Antonio, 10th fastest team in the league as of right now. They were a little bit faster earlier, but Denver, the slowest team in basketball. So any little bit helps here for the Nuggets, and that is enough for Aaron Gordon to get into the number 5 spot. At number 4, I've got my preferred pay-up option. That would be Anthony Davis, power forward center eligible, 10K, projected for 50, goals 57, optimal lineup 44% of the time. I gave him 36 minutes, right around 1.35 fantasy points per minute, 26% usage, 24 points, like real points, 11 boards, 3.5 stocks. I mean, this guy does everything. The other benefit, both of these teams, super fast. So even though the Lakers are one of the faster teams in the league, they're still gaining a possession and a half over their average just by playing the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a fantastic matchup from a DFS perspective in terms of pace, and now you're about to see a lot of Grizzlies. In at number 3, I'm looking at Tyus Jones, point guard eligible, 5,800, projected for 33, goals 40, optimal lineup 48% of the time. Tyus Jones, I have in for 32 minutes. He could easily play 34, 35 in this one. It's around a fantasy point per minute. 12 points, 5 boards, 8 assists, a stock and a half. Massive pace up spot here for Memphis. If you thought it was good for the Lakers, it's even better for the Grizzlies. They gain 2.4 possessions over their average by taking on the Lakers. That's basically like a free fantasy point just by being in this matchup for Tyus Jones. I love it. I'm a big fan of getting to Tyus Jones, but you can see we also have Desmond Bane in this list. We also have my number 2 and my number 1. At number 2, I'm going to Dillon Brooks, shooting guard, small forward eligible. Love that MPE. 6,100, projected for 34, the goal's 41. He's in the optimal lineup, coin flip 52% of the time. I gave him 33 minutes. There's probably a little bit of room for 1 or 2 more. He's at 1.05 fantasy points per minute. And you know you're going to get a ton of usage when there's no Ja Morant. 31% usage here for Dillon Brooks. 21.5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 stocks. Same matchup as Tyus Jones, obviously, so big time pace up spot. Dillon Brooks is just slightly underpriced for this matchup and for this role when there's no Ja Morant. 31% usage rate at 6,100. I'm going to take that every day. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engelman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code AWESEMO. Get yourself $25 on your first deposit. Closing it out with the unquestioned number 1 contender for today. That is power forward center eligible Jaren Jackson. 6,200, projected for 40. The goal is 41. He's in the optimal lineup 68% of the time. I gave him 30 minutes. He can play more than that. 1.34 fantasy points per minute in this spot because when Ja Morant is not on the floor, Jaren Jackson is a completely different player. He's got a 29% usage rate with no Ja this season. So I've got him at 21 points, almost 8 boards, an assist, a steal, 2 blocks, and that same massive pace up spot that we have for Memphis. Every single thing is coming up Jaren Jackson today. You can see he's not even close to the rest of these people, and it's still only 30 minutes. There is upside to his playing time. Jaren Jackson Jr. is the #1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders for FanDuel on Thursday, December 9th. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. I'm back again tomorrow morning for another edition of The Contenders.